All right, we are back. Let's see. Okay. All right. So we got to get back down to the bottom and see what's going on. Let's go. All right. So we got to talk to the Hardy Boys again and see if we can figure out about Ruby. Did we talk to any of the other ones? No.
It's you again. What is it?
I wonder where Elizabeth went too. I talked to Clausier. Now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
He leans back and regards you with curiosity. She's your real leader. I'm gonna level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Laylee's killer. I've seen her in a laudanum-induced delirium. The paranormal instinct whispers her name into my ear. Look, I need to pin this on someone. I decided to pin this on her. I suspect she's the victim. That's why. Or she killed the victim, that's why. A civil war is brewing and the only way to prevent it is to solve the murder. That means talking to Ruby. She's a suspect in another case I'm investigating, drug smuggling. She's the real leader.
You're cuckoo, cop. I'm the only man responsible for this unit. Get with it or fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
All right. What's up? Want some pets? Want some pets? Yeah. Which one? Which one? Pin this on someone. I've decided to pin this on her. I don't think that's gonna work. With you, she's the next link in the chain that leads me to the killer. Yeah, I mean that sounds like the best one. I feel like.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
He throws a glance at Titus, and as the last syllable leaves his lips, the big guy sighs.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
Present a solid theory about why Ruby could have done it. So we have the Union Box one, the winch, staged like a play, found the antique rifle, secret route found. Plus one, Ruby is a drug trader established. Damn, so we got all these things. How much is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. We just need to roll a 5.
A sudden flash of
Nice.
lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
Because she was here, all night, with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here during all that time.
What do you want?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
You didn't go out for fresh air, for one smoke, go to the bar for a drink, go to the toilet? You go to the toilet?
No.
That's a lie.
You know that's not the case. The whole 45-minute window, she was with you the whole time. You know that's not the case.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cop.
Co-op.
And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
He's been through it. That means he's suspected her too. All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
You do agree the shot came from the roof, right? Skilled Sambo artist could have climbed the outer wall like a spider. Also, if she's one of them, she could have put it in there. She had access to this room, so she could have easily leaned out and did that. So yeah, I mean, there's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof. Notice the winch out back on the outer. The secret route.
Oh.
He looks sincerely curious. Through what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop.
People say there was a pinball arcade here, sometime before the hostel. What was it called, Theo?
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place. Went bankrupt.
Okay, but how'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building. Or an elevator, for that matter.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
Good one, Kim. From there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside.
Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down, all under 7 minutes.
That's quite the theory. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it?
You want some pets? Here you go. Oh. See. Winch out back. Small machines in the workshop. Footprints upstairs in the old workshop. What, remember that key I found here? Window. We firmly established Ruby could have had access to where the man was shot. I found footprints.
Footprints. Recent.
He looks tough, but there is a nervous twitch in his dark green eye. This is all too close to home for him. The tracks were recent, but not worn down in the right foot like Ruby's. It's best to omit this pesky little polemic for now. Too confusing.
A week or two. They didn't fit with any of yours on the scene, Ruby included. There were prints there with horizontal lines. Recent. Week or two.
That close, huh? How fortunate. I'll take a thorough look at those prints myself before I believe that call. Good news is, I'm still listening.
So, remember that key I found here?
I don't like guessing, Cole. No one does.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here, with you, all the time.
You didn't find it, but Ruby did. How she got up there.
Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. You took that key. Did it look like it was recently put there?
No, the ribbon was old, faded. It had been there for 20 years at least.
Could have made a copy. She put it back there once she was done. Maybe I was jumping to conclusions. Could have made a copy.
And then put it back. Why? It's damn interesting you found it there, but it doesn't fit with Ruby, and you know it.
It doesn't fit well, but it fits, and he knows it.
You notice the winch out back on the outer wall, the whirling?
I've seen the winch. I'm not blind. You saying it's part of the elevator she used to get up there?
That's right.
That's wall mystery down there. An architectural mystery. Doesn't much concern Ruby, does it?
You agree the shot came from the roof, right?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
There were pinball machines in the workshop, still operational.
Right. What the fuck does that got to do with Ruby?
Nothing. I just thought we could bring some down, get some new machines in here. What if they're somehow connected to the murder? A pinball murderer. And just thought maybe we could bring some down.
Wow, man, can we? I mean...
That'd be awesome. I beat that royalist machine 20 times now.
All right, all right. We can get the barman to bring them down. What else?
Not gonna say that one. All right.
Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we've established. But a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2, murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt, in the shape of a gun. Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself. But what if you miss interesting information that way? The choice is ultimately yours. But...
Already established Ruby's running drugs. She could have smuggled guns too. Analyzed the bullet that killed him. It was jacketed. Gives him the antique rifle. There are weapons like these just lying around Martinez. Local pawn shop sold my lost gun to a weapon. Or my lost gun to a woman. Maybe it was her. Yeah, let's talk about the drug operation.
God damn. That's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5 seconds.
All I'm saying is, from what I saw in her cabin, she'd have no trouble getting a gun. I'm not getting into it if it touches on your precious business. Could have gotten a gun.
Trouble. This is Revachol. Even the roid heads in the gym had a carbine. No one has trouble getting a gun. I still never saw her carry.
Just because you never saw her carry one doesn't mean...
he must be referencing some past case of theirs. He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
I've analyzed the bullet that killed him. It was jacketed.
So...
Man shrugs and looks at you.
So it had to come from a breech-loading rifle. Military grade. Not even you militia monkeys have those. This goes against your everyone has a gun theory. If it was military grade, how'd Ruby get it?
Just because it's rare doesn't mean you can't get it.
Cop. That's exactly what it means.
That wasn't strong.
That looks antique. A Belle McGrave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
Cellar under the bookshop. It was hidden there with others just like it.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
That's a goddamn breech loader, too. Find one that works, and you got a military-grade weapon that shoots jacketed ammunition.
Shakes his head.
He sees it. This is coming together. He must. Time to really close the deal. Show them the bullet.
This is the bullet that did it. 4.46 millimeter. The Belle McGrave used the same caliber.
The blonde man looks at the mushroomed death bringer in the evidence bag and says,
Yeah, the bitch is jacketed all right. 4mm too.
Whoa.
Well, goddamn. It's not proof, but it's a possible murder weapon. Close to her. Too damn close. You have been thorough. I'll give you that.
Alright, I didn't say I'd prove she had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her.
All right. Keep talking. I'm getting a bit curious about some things myself.
Pete, We're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
Not why'd she kill him, it's why'd she organize the cover-up. Maybe it's all part of the leadership challenge against you, Titus. Maybe she killed him because she thought it would curry favor with you. I'm gonna say it's this one, the cover-up.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have just been covering up for herself.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
You wanted to talk, Claudia wanted to talk to another girl. Oh, she wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. Okay. Not another girl, just another girl. I mean, yeah.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Alright, Eugene. Let's assume you killed him.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Prefer to go on a trial with your friends, part of a lynch mob, or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
She skipped town. Shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
Maybe it's, that is... You have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you won't. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Wanna know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
When'd she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
He is in the RCM?
No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
No wonder she's afraid. Come to declare the ending of the human experiment. I'm sorry. God, why does everything flee at the sight of my shadow? I have no idea why she'd be scared. I'm just a normal cop with regular thoughts in my head. Said, yeah, why does everyone flee at the sight of my shadow?
It seems you have that effect.
Apologize
Especially
10 times.
women.
Seems you have that effect, especially on women. He looks at you.
Right. That's the second one now who's trying to flee you.
You know, when I first saw you limp in here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
Won't stop?
Until you have something on her.
How does she know about
She
me?
said she's heard of you from Jamrock.
Okay.
That you're a human can opener. That you play suspects against each other. Open them up. Like cans.
And then when they're all empty, just move on. Onto the next can. Don't look back unless there was something you missed.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Silence. He nods.
That true, Kim? My can opener?
You are insistent.
Nods. Anything else? Anything?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This called Titus, this called Pete. But she was too scared.
You have any clues to where she went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al, and we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
Please don't say the church. The church fucked up.
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlog.
Southwest. Ah, okay.
So, I'm thinking she's there.
Who's doing this looking? They're all here.
You're all here. Who's out looking?
Lizzie needed some air.
The gardener, but she went to tell Everard. So she didn't go to tell Everard?
No one goes to tell Everard anything. He knows what he has to know. Fast.
It's called a radio, you believe. The gardener may have played you a game when she stormed out. She has her own plan.
Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking?
Sure. There are some shit houses there. A cinder block town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. So, that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a lorry man.
You know what she's doing with Ulan frequencies?
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing
Emitter.
Ulan frequencies at a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
There you have it. Pale something.
I just put some into it. It's not much, but it'll do.
It'll have to.
What's it say now? Shake it. Yeah, I'll shake
His
it.
grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Nice. Okay, that's taken care of. Look where Sylvia is. Yeah, me too. Yes, yes, I'm very attractive. Great, thank you.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Oh, another thing in the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door.
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really, really holding himself back here. It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Aren't you gonna ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Pinball machines, a pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why, do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game. Didn't check. Pinball isn't relevant to the investigation. Didn't check. Pinball's stupid. You up for a game?
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
He was wondering about something business related, about how much money he could make of one.
Thinking of turning this place back into a pinball arcade? You're thinking of selling those pinball machines. I want a fat cut, C-suite shit. Beat your chest. I'm a disruptor. Feel a capitalist plot coming up. Thinking of turning this place back into a pinball arcade?
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. Well, the machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine, that one's always causing trouble.
Always.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now.
I have to warn you, I may have discovered that the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area. It did say not to tell him that, though. There's a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
Upstairs in the secret back room, right next to Claudier's bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball machines.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face.
Are you sure you haven't been spying on your guests?
Absolutely not. Fuck you for even implying it. It wasn't me. It wasn't my staff. The establishment will look at it and ascertain what it was.
Well, he's definitely not lying. He wouldn't endanger this business like that.
Sir, he was only asking a question. It's his job and mine. See that it's covered.
Yes, I absolutely will. Sorry, it's been a bit of a day. And now a hole in the wall.
Alright, you've been notified.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not.
No, that's enough. Alright, so we need to go... Shit, where do we need to go? Across the coast. But we still have to go over here as well. West of the boardwalk. Oh, so we should tell him? I guess we should. Thought that we shouldn't, though. Alright, I'll tell him about it. And that should pass enough time to call Alice as well. Yeah, something else.
Great.
I have to warn you. I may have discovered that the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
Wait, so you know of the curse? The whirling is listed on the intercom outside as one of the businesses in Building B. To get your wiring fixed, I tried to call and couldn't reach you.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the whirling.
Hold on, not once? Isn't that already a sign of decline? The whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade before it failed. It's only a matter of time before the whirling fails too. Whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade which failed, though perhaps the whirling will escape the curse.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework? These high ceilings? The nice rooms? Well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost...
That is his voice. You must really care about this place since you've worked here for so long. Who owns this place? You must really care.
Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way, even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
Aha, so you finally admit it.
Yes, your police skills have delivered. I'm sure you'll get a commendation, maybe even a promotion.
Who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
And who named it Whirling in Rags?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song.
A song?
Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateniers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Good pick.
Then it nods. Well, good luck to you with this place then. Well, too bad it's all doomed then. Good luck to you.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
Against the doom, it's implied.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up?
There's something else I want to talk about.
Yes?
Goodbye. Alright, let's head out.
You think you have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? that ruby of yours?
Yeah, and?
Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Clasia. It was nice and ruby-centric in the end.
What do you mean?
Anything strike you a bit off about this mishmash?
The bullet was jacketed. These don't just lie around everywhere, do they? Turns out the bullet was an antique. Footprints in the pinball workshop didn't fit with the odd soul's print on the crime scene. Could be Classier's feet. So far, no one has mentioned hearing the shot.
Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention it. Neither did you.
Bullet was jacketed?
Good point. It is rather rare these days, but do continue.
Was an antique.
True. Strange how you conducted the whole advanced ballistics analysis and then hand-waved it?
Prints in the pinball workshop didn't fit.
No, they didn't.
I'm done thinking about this.
That's right. Finish thought. Just finish it and conveniently go on. She's watching you leave right now, you know that. Free as a bird on that roof, lighting up a cigarette and thinking, am I glad Ruby's in this shit and not me? Don't listen to this guy. The theory was solid. He's just jealous. Move on. It's no use harassing her further.
Oh, what are we doing here, gentlemen?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Jesus.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
Anywhere is a simple yet elegant slogan, fuck the world.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Skulls. Now there's a strong organizational title.
Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
Who are the skulls?
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
I'm glad you asked. Of course I do. I'm just testing you boys.
The skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertne.
Voice rings with excitement.
Besmetine, or the Besmeti, the Immortals, are West Revacholian crime syndicates.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
Non-verbal?
If a skull spots you, he will pull out his dagger and stab you without saying a word.
Jesus.
The lieutenant's voice is as calm as usual, a testament to the violence and death he's witnessed through the sight of his firearm.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around the brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
You know anything about the murder that took place here?
Murder?
Man was hanged in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
Also, he was hanged.
Don't fuck around. I'm the law.
He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything. Let's just move along.
Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything?
Ah, this sounds like epistemology. A field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
I know that you don't know shit.
Exactly. How can one know shit? For example, how can one be sure that there truly is a body hanging behind a hostel?
What if it's art? Or just a mere specter?
Maybe it's true. The hanged man is merely a prop in a performance. We are the audience, and the artist is hiding somewhere in the dark.
That could be the case, yes. A brilliant work of art. Not, a man is dead and we need answers.
So what do you think we know?
You guys know Cindy the Skull?
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper skull.
The young man's eyes glaze over, his voice filled with longing.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
Yeah, it's returning from whatever void he was just visiting.
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not lacking in youthful idealism.
Work is confusing. Are you part of the Skulls or not?
We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
What makes you think the organization would accept you?
Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
Ah, you'll see for sure once we're in. It's the last thing you'll ever see before the void consumes you.
Throw him off his game.
You sure a Skull would say that?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're only saying practice things for now, so we don't mean no harm to the Skulls brand, or to you.
This is definitely something the Skulls would say, but we're not trying to encroach on the Skulls branding anyway. On the contrary, we're just here to market it.
So you're just pretending to be nasty and vicious.
Hey, we could be just as hard. Like pavement on top of pavement, or a brick on top of another brick.
Or a grave on top of a grave.
These kids have the vocabulary, but might be missing a brain. Wouldn't a grave on top of a grave be just a big hole? What's hard about holes? Filling them up, baby.
Alright, enough about the scullery then. What's with the jackets?
What about them?
Why do you have "fuck the world" written on your jacket?
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it.
I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket, or are they derived from something else entirely?
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though...
That's a terrible metaphor.
You get more fish in a shorter time. And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking someone. Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
Hate to admit it, but in a weird way, he's got a point.
Alright. Well, talking to you has definitely been something. Okay. Let's do this.
Inside, we see a set of steering levers, a radio mic.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Did you find the armor boots?
Yes. It took some convincing, but I got the mercenary's name and a few biographical details. Are you ready?
Yes.
The lieutenant leans in to listen, notebook in hand.
Shoot.
That suit of armor was issued to an Oranese citizen named Ellis Kortenaer. That's E-L-L-I-S K-O-R-T-E-N-A-I-R. Exact date of birth unknown. He was signed into the Lelystad County Neonatal Care Unit on 28th of February 09.
Neonatal care unit?
He was found as a newborn in a leaf compactor near an abandoned farm.
Wow.
He spent 4 months in the neonatal unit, survived apparently, and was assigned to a foster family at 2. This is what the ICP knows about him. He was raised by foster parents, entered the East Brand Military Academy in Vredefort at 17, then served in the Oranese forces till he was honorably discharged in 41, just a year before the Seminese conflict. Then the armor followed him to Seminine, or at least I assume it did. And that's it. There are no records of his employment in Crenel, or any of its other incarnations, or him even entering Revachol.
Wait, he was found in a leaf compactor. Any information on his foster parents? So all we have to connect him to Crenel is the armor. Information on his foster parents?
None, officer. Sorry.
He was found in a leaf compact.
It's a garden tool used to press leaves into these cubes. It's a detail the hospital had, the only detail in these files. So I thought it would be good for you to know.
It is. Thank you, Alice.
So all we have to connect to him to Crenel is the armor.
Even that is a small miracle. These organizations usually double-check their inventory. Thank you, Alice. Great work.
No problem, Lieutenant.
Sounds pleased. Well, we have his name and service record now. The name.
This is very good. Elise Cortenard.
Both?
I'm glad the inquiry was helpful to your investigation, officer. Did you have any other questions?
Done with the radio for now.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a...
Okay, so we got that figured out. Got a name. I guess maybe talk to this dude about the flowers? Oh shit, no.
Son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace. But Coach Physical Instrument is going to get you back in prime condition. Even if it takes 1,000,000 push-ups.
Coach Physical Instrument, does that mean you'll call me a maggot and Nancy boy to motivate me? Yes, sir. Force me into organic steel coach.
Does a master swordsman insult his own blade? No. I'm going to turn you into an athletic benchmark, you big pussy.
Yes, sir. Force me into organic steel, coach.
It's going to take blood, sweat, piss, and tears. But when I'm done with you, boy, you will be a master athlete.
Boom. Wait, why piss?
When a man sets his mind and body on something and gives his 110%, he is sometimes going to piss himself. It just happens. No shame in that.
Let's do it, coach. I'm with you.
Behold, world. Here walks a sportsman, hands choked and hair kept back with a bandana. The Homo athleticus.
Okay. Hold on. What does this one say? -2 encyclopedia. Damn. Can I not? Why can't I? So I can't even just go down. But once I get to this one, it just like glitches out. I hit down. Yeah, I swear I was able to like scroll that, or fine. But what the? Where's the? There it is.
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Okay, solved.
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Wait, what did I crack exactly?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
Her husband, the missing husband.
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit.
I already...
Didn't she repeatedly tell you her husband isn't Misinda?
Doesn't add up. I'm only making a fool of myself.
Do marriages make any sense? Does honor? You're not a filthy philosopher. You're an officer of law. It's time to ace this case and not brood over your reputation. We can deal with the perception management later.
This is nonsense.
Not honorable, recruit. Not honorable at all.
What are they talking about? I already... Oh, well, that's so weird.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabinier do for you?
Do baby elves mean anything to you, Renee?
I prefer the old name, Insulindian Lily. Girls brought them to young cadets when they entered service. Wearing them on your cap was supposed to bring good luck.
Hold on, is this a royalist military tradition?
It used to be. But the communards were fond of them too. Call them revolutionary flowers. Bells of the revolution.
They bring you good luck?
You know what? No. They brought me misery, false hope, and disappointment. The revolutionaries sullied them.
But it wasn't the revolutionaries that sullied the ID for you, was it? She gave them to me too, and your jealous little heart just couldn't accept it.
Enough! I can go over these matters in detail with you, Gaston, but not while we have company. So, officers.
Maybells don't blossom yet, do they?
Lieutenant quickly asks.
Maybe on some remote parts of the city they do. But I think you'll have to wait for at least a month.
Alright, let's see if we can get this one. We need to roll a 6.
As Rene turns from you to his partner and back, the medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly.
How many medals are there?
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun.
Look at the cross.
A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle. It's the Croix de Bravoure, Cross of Valor. The cross was the highest battlefield decoration in Suzerain's armed forces, awarded for exceptional bravery in the line of duty, in service of King Frizzle the First.
Look at the sun.
A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiance written below. The setting sun was a decoration used to distinguish seasoned combat veterans in service of King Frizzle the First during the Revolution.
Croix de Bravoure and the setting sun. Did you get them for
bravery?
He interjects. What I was gonna say, for bravery, not for killing babies, not for bravery.
For doing my duty in the heat of battle, for looking my mortality in the eye, when men like Gaston here
Okay. All right, thanks, Doski. Yeah.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Listen, Renee, I might want to hear that story later, but right now I have more important things to discuss. Saved a princeling?
It was on the first months of the revolution here in Revachol. Unrest was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the Couronne and were getting really ambitious. King Frizzle thought he could end it all in one decisive strike. Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest. Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing a tunic of purple velvet and cockatiel feathers to battle. Even his rifle was gold-plated, shone from 5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asininity?
He really despises that Drissant fellow.
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camo.
To keep the long and bloody story short, Drisson marched us against the partisans in Couronne. And when I say marched, I mean made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion. The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage.
Must have been a bloodbath. Or a blood path. Pretty damn clever indeed, bastards. Totally shake your head. Must have been a bloodbath.
I got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw. Then his horse. driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder.
Oof.
Stepped on my leg and shattered my knee.
Damn. That's his right thigh.
It's painful to even think about. Hang on to the story. Veterans get sentimental after such retellings. This might yield something useful.
Okay, then what did you do? Shattered knee, interesting. Okay, then what did you do?
I grabbed my sidearm and shot the beast in the head. Then everything went black.
Capitaine Arnoux, le fléau des chevaux.
The bane of horses.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolas Tresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me. The Dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
That's no Dink, that's a fighter. I'd give up. Can't imagine living without my jaw. Would never happen to Johnny Law jaw. Pointing to your jaw, my jaw is tight. I've been through worse. That's no Dink, that's a fighter.
So I grabbed the Dink and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up. Through some miracle, we both survived. And the jealous freak convinced Frissel to give me a medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood. Piece and shit. He was the commanding officer and I was on duty. Just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that. 13 months later, I received the Sun for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine, in his billowing breasts, and untarnished self-worth.
Why do you despise your son so much?
Because he was a goddamn dandy. Had no business leading men or even being on the battlefield. All he was related. That's it. Royal blood alone doesn't make army commanders. He was a stupid kid, only interested in horses, hairstyles, and man-loving. And 782 Royal Carabiniers are dead because of his incompetence.
Whoa, man-loving? Is that even a word? It is not.
Sounds like you're being modest.
The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue, his features motionless.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not telling you is that he crawled over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen found him and Drizant. 2 days later that was. And that even while crawling with a mangled half-dead prince on his back, he still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself, it's there.
Hold on, you're just a little bit proud of Renee's heroics, aren't you? Quite impressive. I mean, like Renee, who made Revachol great once. I'm not impressed. All those heroics are where he is now. You gotta play to win. Look after you first. Doesn't seem like a good moment to express an opinion. Lean closer. I don't want to risk it. Hold on, you're just a little bit proud of him.
Sorry, officer, but you're reading me all wrong. I'm a man of peace, and these kinds of bloody heroics are only impressive to men like Rene himself. Certainly not to me. How did you find the story to be, officer?
Quite impressive. I'm not impressed. Doesn't seem like a good moment to express opinion. Quite impressive.
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. They don't end this out for anyone with a service record. Oh no, you have to get shot repeatedly, and you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltroon. Duty is something you will never understand.
Thanks for the story, Renee.
There were many such stories in those days. Many such men too. True Revacholians. Men with backbone.
Oh yes, René, yes. Men were bigger, girls were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please bring those days back, if you can.
I'm not getting into this with you again. Officer, was there anything else?
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own. Impress this old soldier.
I told you his war story, now impress him with yours. Not just yet.
Something isn't right about this game.
Take a closer look.
Despite his limp, the man in the uniform moves with efficient grace. His motions are measured.
This shit is cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool so far.
The jolly-looking man in the checkered jacket moves lazily, like a giant tomcat stretched out in the sun.
A lot of, I mean, it's a lot of talking, you know. So if you like that kind of stuff, you know, just a story, not a lot of action going on. But yeah, you're basically a detective just trying to solve a case out here. But I mean, I'm just kind of shooting the shit with these guys. So
then suddenly he leans forward and uses
pretty cool,
the
though.
zero end of the measuring tape
I'm
to
enjoying
nudge
it.
his opponent's balls further from the small brown sphere in the pit. As he does this, he complains about his back.
Or streams, yeah. I mean, yeah. This game, it came out a couple of years ago, I think, and voice acting's dope, story's dope. Yeah, it's really cool. All the voice acting and stuff, what they did, and all the different little dialogue options and shit that you can do. You can say some pretty insane stuff. But this game came out a couple of years ago, and I guess it was like really big. Won some, I think it won some awards. Yeah, I do like the pictures and all that, all the character art. It's really nice.
Apparently oblivious to his partner's treachery, the uniformed man grabs a ball and takes
well, shit, yeah, Fable was pretty crazy for that. You kick chickens around. It's pretty cool though, and like, you know, you can like mess around with the dialogue options, like give yourself different stats with like what you're wearing and stuff is really cool. So this is what we got going right now, you know, trying to keep our stats up. But it's a pretty fun game. But I think hopefully, I mean, I think we're getting close to figuring out who caused this murder that we're trying to solve. I think. Let me look. What else do we have out here? Address his cheating. I mean, I'll address his cheating when we go back. Gonna ask about Ruby. Find the buoy. Okay. There's a lot. I don't know how many days the game goes on for, but we're in day 4 right now. I don't know. I'm not gonna check the damn. We have to go to the village. All right, who should we ask? I guess we'll ask this lady. What's up?
The old woman still hums her unknown song. She opens her eyes to acknowledge your presence. There's a gap where the name of that song should be. You should ask her about it right now.
We've seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast. Actually, is that free room still available? What's the song you're humming? Found this jacket, but it's filthy. Wash it for me? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna ask about the song first.
A lullaby my mother used to sing. I sang it to my kids too. It's an old Samaran children's song.
What's it called?
Surrender to the night.
She replies, slowly rocking back and forth.
That's kind of grim for a children's song, even if it is a lullaby.
Sounds nice.
Yes, it does.
Hey, I found this jacket, but it's covered in like some bird shit. Could you wash it for me?
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
The lieutenant says, rubbing his thigh. Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands.
Okay. Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Because she's blind.
Oh.
Which you seem to have forgotten.
Yeah, I'm stupid. Oh, because you're blind, right? Okay, do you know who I'm talking about?
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
She's being evasive.
Ooh.
She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
You know something. We're here to help. This is like when that man locked himself in the woodshed. Just need to help her out. This isn't about the union, you know. You don't have to worry about retaliation. Just need to help her out. You know something. We're here to help.
Aye, that you are, Dark Omen. Help yourselves and your organization. Help the storm clouds gather on the horizon.
See, you know something, but you've decided not to tell us.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
I see, man. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
Ruby was here. You know it.
Okay. In here? Can we go in here? Oh. Alright, let's ask her. The kids might be more forthcoming. Oh shit, there's a boat over here.
To die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you in those waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen?
Sure.
We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me.
Whatever. What are you doing?
But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
I'm looking for someone else, actually. That's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way. Point to the sunken vehicle. What are you doing around here? He needs to go on a date with another drunk, badly. No. I'm looking for someone else, actually.
Oh? Who?
Looking for a suspect who might have stayed in this neighborhood.
Okay. When did this person stay here?
Very recently, over the past few days. She might have arrived on Friday.
Oh. I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning.
Really?
Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I've been sleeping like a corpse after. The sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
Alright.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
That's it. Alright, whose boat is this? Who the hell is this? How you doing, sir? Who the hell are you?
I'll just keep the cord
ma'am.
in the channel, if that's okay.
Why are you
It's
over
too
here now?
shallow near the pier.
Oh, okay.
Hi, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way. Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to a pier any day. Jetty?
Something about the way she says it makes you want to sing.
Jetty.
Oh, jetty.
Responds mournfully.
It's good to see you here, detectives. I only just arrived myself.
What brings you here, madame?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings isn't on any of the official maps, as far as I can tell.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
You've been spying on us?
Spying has such a negative connotation. I did track your progress along the coast, however, and decided I would be better able to assist you from here.
Huh?
Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the cordelate she read. Like blood, you see. Well, I like it the way it is. White.
How do you like it around here?
How do I like it?
She casts her gaze toward the village, slush melting on the cinder blocks, construction work left half finished 10 years ago.
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The jetty below her feet creaks to the tune. The smell of salt and dog shit in the background.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name, all the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there?
She squints her eyes.
I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she will. You should ask your questions while you can.
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinez. Dull grey metal rests in her scabbard. A sword. The wind is too loud for her to hear.
Fortunately for you, Madame, the RCM is on the scene.
All right. Politics time. Let's react.
Right to be scared. This is all your fault. You're in no danger. Working class have no idea what's happening to them. Try not to be scared. This is just how the real city looks. Place is doomed either way. Say nothing. You're in no danger. Working class have no idea what's happening to them. Try not to be scared. This is just how the real city looks.
Oh, I'm not frightened, officer. I'd never...
He leans against the railing, looking up at the gray sky.
Above you, there forms a quilt of altocumulus clouds, twisting into each other. The wind tugs and stretches them over the bay. Their cloud shadows slide over the ruins of Revachol West. Wherever they pass, the temperature drops slightly, but perceptibly.
Have I told you how they discovered this place?
This fishing village? This island?
No, they're in Celindian, Isola.
What is an Isola anyway?
I'm guessing you don't know then.
No, you haven't told me how they found it.
Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty.
Oblivion, so that's me? 45% is around where I operate. Things are getting better though. Say nothing.
It's a pity. Most of these people will never know what this place means. This island of matter. Or why they were ferried over in the first place. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
What's something else then?
Of course. I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit. This is cause for cautious optimism. How can I help you at this juncture?
I mean, there's not really... And I guess we'll try this one. She nods with well-contained curiosity.
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Man, this whole thing is a takeover. Mr. Everard helped me find my gun. He asked me to open a door. He asked me to deliver an envelope. Man, this whole thing's a takeover.
Is what you're about to say when a cold streak runs through your heart. Once said, there is no going back, Harry.
Say it, ma'am. This thing is a takeover. Yes, there's still reality-based knowledge I can glean from her. Ma'am, this is a takeover.
A takeover?
Yes, it's not a strike. You aren't being let in because there's nothing to negotiate. The Union is taking the terminal. He has told me so in his own words. He's taking it. He'll also use the drug trade to finance the harbor. Yes, it's not a strike.
If they're taking it...
She looks towards the colorful mountain of crates like toy blocks rising above Martinez.
Green livery, changing into red, blot by blot. Like a cancer of the blood, metastasizing.
Then we're talking about a war. Everard needs to let me into the harbor at once. We need to talk about this.
He's ready for a war. They all are.
They most certainly are not. Crenell has 1,000 men on their payroll. The next batch will be a platoon of 20 men and a gunship.
I've seen the Union's forces. They are better organized than these mercenaries. They also have the support of the people of Revachol West. It will take more than Crenell to wipe them out. Wild Pines will need to send more and better equipped men. Make no mistake, ma'am. I am sure you have the money. The question is, how many years and how many lives are you willing to sacrifice?
What do you suggest I do?
First, this will affect your decision-making. First, will this affect your decision-making process? It's not the RCM's job to make these decisions. Workers should have the harbor. Cut off the snake's head. Everard's pushing all this. It's a bluff. Call it. Have them open fire and see how long they last. Bring in everything you have and wipe them from the face of the earth. Look at your wrist. It's apocalypse o'clock. Time to commence the gloaming. I wish there was a disco option. Oh man. First, will this affect your decision-making process?
Everything affects the decision-making process, Detective.
Officer?
Look on a lieutenant's face conveys uncertainty. Doesn't even sound angry. I don't like this guy. Everard guy, so I mean, not the RCM's job to make these decisions. Yeah, it's not the RCM's job.
Of course. Your job is to clean up after them. And it looks like there will be a lot of cleaning to be done in the near future.
So what are you gonna do?
What will I do?
She said, slowly looking around.
Her arms fall to her sides. Her spine relaxes.
Did I ever tell you how they discovered this Isola? During our reality lowdown?
Said you would one day.
It may be the only break we've ever caught as a species. The last one for 400 years.
Why?
The nations who colonized this Isola called theirs Muindi, the world. It was all they knew, all they thought would be. That there would be something more was a gamble, akin to another world, or life after death. The Pale was thought to be impregnable, perpetual. Irene la Navigateur, the Queen of Suren, sent 8 expeditions, one after the other, into the mass at the edge of the world. 5 of the crews did not return. 2 did, but had lost their minds.
Each of those expeditions would have been led by an admiral. Sounds like a purge. Like she was purging her political rivals.
Sounds cruel.
There was no precedent for such an undertaking. People thought she was punishing the admirals, or had gone mad, or both. Until after years of trial and error, and the development of a strict psychological regime imitating the creation process of poetry.
Called Volta Doma, or Return from the Sea.
The 8th expedition returned sane and intact. They told of a new continent of matter. They told the Queen and her counselor, Dolores Day, that the Pale had begun to condense, day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute, slowly raining down until it formed a vast ocean.
The air is cold and scented with petrichor. There are rain circles on water all around. Humidity crawls up your back like a piano trill.
Your hand in the rain.
So does the lieutenant. His mouth is slightly open as he looks to the sky. The droplets feel warm, like spring rain.
This ocean?
The phenomenon has never again been encountered. For a time, the crew thought they were experiencing a hallucination. The mass hand proclaimed, "Lancielend, Lancielend," the signal to wake up. But they could not. They were sane and conscious, as islands began to appear on the horizon. There are 78,000 uninhabited islands in the Insulindian archipelago, officer. The freckled face of God.
Miles?
You've thought it a million times.
After life, death. Death, life again. After the world, the Pale. After the Pale, the world again. Say nothing. I'm gonna say it.
A total shift in human comprehension of reality. On the second day, a great skua was shot down above the flagship Lysergique. The bird was preserved and brought back, along with pollen. 4 years later, the Queen's Counselor was proclaimed Her Innocence Dolores Day, the elected world spirit. The age of humanism, internationalism, and parliamentary rule followed. We were high.
Doing us here, the Great School. Was the first bird they saw? The last break we got? Raining. The last break we got?
The nations of Mundi proceeded to discover 5 more Isolae. Or they discovered us. All in the rush of the great inter-Islary reconnection.
Right.
But these others weren't uninhabited. We had to kill people there. Wipe out indigenous populations. Gunboat economies. Or they came to do the same for us. Or had done to each other. But here...
Spreads her arms.
There was no one but the Skua, the Liliat Seya, and the Blood Beach, and the River Esperance. It was the new world. The Mondials used it to amass the greatest concentration of wealth mankind has ever seen. Revachol, the suzerain.
What happened?
Revolution, poverty, and the mercurial rise of capitalism.
What do you do?
I will surrender Terminal B to the Union.
Is that within your means?
She puts her hand in the rain. She's silent for a second.
We will see.
Ma'am, this may well unravel property law this side of the river. If that occurs, we may never see the end of this kind of confrontation. The next time there will be 2 strikes, then 4, then 100.
What happens will happen.
Takes the end in her rain-slick hand. Starts untying the knot.
The age of capital has only begun. I will talk to my employers in person. We will amputate and cauterize Martinez. If you handle the situation on the ground.
He generally avoids that term with her employer. Going now?
Yes, Mr. Clare has a 2-month head start. I can't let it grow any bigger. And I've exhausted all my options from here.
We? She generally avoids the term with employers.
There are no employers. She's a member of the board. Probably a partner.
You are the Wild Pines. There are no employers.
You are the citizens' militia. There are no superiors.
Turn to see your rope in hand. What? Of course I have superiors.
That's right, Detective. And next time, you should confer with them before you go setting events in motion.
Events are already in motion. Whether your actions accelerated or momentarily retarded their progress, even the lieutenant cannot really say.
Even after all this time, I still don't really understand who you are or what your angle is. I answer for my own actions. I don't hide behind some faceless organization. After all this time, I still don't really understand who you are or what your angle is.
I have not deceived you. I told you exactly who I was. Rejoice Layton.
Okay, understood.
Keep the peace, and I will keep my end of the bargain.
How far along is Prunell's investigation?
The confrontation is imminent. They have followed in your footsteps. As your investigation reaches a climax, so does theirs. They are your shadow. Arm yourselves. Armor yourselves. Protect their targets. Violence may be unavoidable, but we can limit the casualties.
When will they make their move? Where?
Soon. I do not know precisely. They have cut off all communication, you see. They know I've been feeding you information. One last thing, Lieutenant Dubois. I've given the matter much thought and come to this conclusion. You're not an amnesiac. You're insane. I know, because I too am insane. I just hide my illness better.
Isn't everybody a little insane?
No, Detective. No one's as insane as you.
Don't worry, Madame. I am very sane.
What do you have?
I'm overexposed, baby. My travels take me through the Pale dozens of times a year. I've got the longing. And I've got it bad.
Points to her heart. How do you keep it together?
The same strict psychological regimen the 8th Admiral developed when he crossed the Pale and discovered this Isola. The Volta Domar. It's used by inter-Islary travelers and other troubled souls, even to this day.
You could use a little of it yourself.
Bye, Rejoice Layton.
Another woman gone.
Watch out for yourselves. They will strike soon.
Secret task complete. Find solution to strike deadlock.
The lieutenant watches her boat grow smaller on the bay, its white sails fluttering. You wonder what Everard has to say about this. Slowly, the sails turn grey-blue as more oxygen gets between you.
All my shit down here. What did I just get? Oh, I got a clean shirt now, right? -1 drama. Pain threshold and half-light go up. Washwoman's Heisen, look around. Maybe get into her shack somehow. Maybe from the back. Damn, do I have 4 points? Crazy. One also has 7 hours. Damn, bro. 5. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Oh, so we've like fully on forget it. That's crazy. Yeah. I have 3 points, but I mean, I don't really know what to put it into. Okay. Gotta try to get into this shack. See if we can get behind there. How do we get in there? Maybe we have to come at night?
Policeman, what can our village do for you? Change your mind, did you? I thought you might. Won't find a better deal than free. Don't make this old woman regret giving the police the key to her house. Here.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Lock the shack door with the key.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangement and look for any signs of Ruby. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling in rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
I already paid for tonight.
The key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
Do I have to live out here?
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
No time to rest yet. Got a jacket. On logic.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the
Okay, so we still have the expression. Yeah, maybe I should have put a point in that. You see the waves, the sea, a church.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Shaving the right call? Time to shave, get these mutton chops off. Shaving the right call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. A fresh start looms ahead. Clean yourself up and be born anew. Your hand trembles as you scratch your cheek. Oh no, that's not how a grown man shaves.
Leave it for now.
Thank God, I would have cut your throat. The centipede is exaggerating. People don't actually cut their own throats when they're shaving. At least, not accidentally.
So I'm gonna need hand-eye coordination. Floorboards creak under your step. Ah. Old science fiction magazines, books about bird watching, and an almanac from '39. The intricate heat engine hums quietly, giving out a pleasant warmth. Using a thermodynamic expander condenser cycle. Nice.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
Listen.
The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
Well, a new hangout where I could silently sit, drink, and die while looking at the waves roll in. A forward base for the coastal part of the operation. Free, that's good enough. I could live here. Possible resting spot for my fugitive is what it is. Like, this is my new home. Wonder where the old one went. Possible resting spot for my fugitive is what it is.
Waves crash onto the beach, drowning the reeds. Far to the south, a congregation gathers to a soup kitchen in a shelter for the homeless. An old woman gives out knitted scarves for free. Far to the southeast, 2 men and a woman dress themselves in ceramic armor. A shortwave radio hisses on the windowsill. One makes a salute, the other downs a drink. Weapons under the bed. A middle-aged man stands in a rundown shack on the edge of a fishing village. Nothing nods. No one salutes him. No sight of the fugitive.
Feels like a cozy hideout. Thank you, strange sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation. No, wait, I changed my mind. I want to choose again. Feels like a cozy hideout.
Who are you talking to? There is no one here. Not even cold.
Thank you, strange sensation, for a fair assessment.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
Maybe we were getting there. What's this? This is the bird.
Mirror hangs on
oh, it's the mirror. Alright.
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others.
Maybe they stashed the gun?
The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched.
Move the board aside.
Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below.
What's in here?
Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand, though.
Why don't I stick my hand in there? Search through the sand and sawdust.
You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then something hard wrapped in paper.
What is it?
A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet. A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber. Like your own Villiers pistol, for example.
bullet isn't for a breech loader like the murder weapon.
The floorboard isn't interested. Maybe the washerwoman is. You have enough to confront her with. It's extra ammunition. She's locked and loaded, ready to fight some cops.
Hand-eye coordination. All right, let's try shaving again.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it,
all we need is a 3.
Mirror. Like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman, you use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender, the air brushing against it chilly.
Right decision. Feel your clean-shaven cheeks.
They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you just came from a cold bath.
Was shaving the right call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe.
I don't like it down there.
You almost look like a professional.
Is this any different?
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
Yes.
You see your reflection in it. The expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
Electrochemistry 3, so that's 5, 7, 8. So we still need to roll a 10. All right, let me see. Do we have anything that increases our electrochemistry? The gloves. What do our gloves say? We're facing. Goes on. Ants. Those also give me a plus. Just okay. All right. So it was the gloves and this jacket.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The expression.
Need to roll an 8.
Face.
You just need to roll an 8.
You're still not accustomed to it. Still not happening.
Fuck.
It won't come off that easy.
I don't even know what I rolled. Oh, I rolled a 4. Fuck, bro. All right, that's fine. All we have to do is level up electrochemistry. All right. Let me put out my let me put the torch out. Oh. Ooh, where's Kim? There he is. What's up, Kim? I shaved.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
What was there a bullet under the floorboards of your shack?
Damn that girl.
She murmurs softly.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
A bullet?
Lieutenant turns to you and gives you a little nod, then turns to the washerwoman.
You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
You rented the room to her?
Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl.
She speaks slowly, bringing out a rag. After a long silence, her hands move into the bucket or into the water bucket. Water sloshes over the edge.
As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When was this?
She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl?
That's for the police to find out. Right there. Please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
That she left on Monday?
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
She probably heard the lieutenant's Kanema drive by, and it woke her up, just like it did you.
Kim, she must have heard your Kanema.
Yes. That is a downside of having a 130 kilowatt engine. It lets the bad guys know when you are coming.
Room exactly as she left it?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Is there anything else there?
No.
The truth, sire.
What is she like, Ruby?
She's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
Why do you think she left the bullet there?
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
She looks back toward her shack thinking. I don't know. I don't feel like it's her. I think she's also being framed. It could be Classier. Maybe somebody else was there with the dude. Or maybe they weren't actually having sex. And there's a witness that saw through the hole that they actually weren't having sex and that murder? I don't fucking know, bro. Well, no, because it came from the outside. Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Do you have any technical equipment with her? Like radio stuff? I still almost feel like it was, oh, shit, hold on. Wasn't he an asshole to the... like, one of the waitresses or whatever? So maybe he was an asshole to Sylvie. Sylvie was mad, so she killed him. Could be, I don't know. Does she have any technical equipment with her, like radio stuff?
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape millions she'd made.
She presses her forehead with the back of her hand. Water drips to the ground.
Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north.
It's a peninsula. She might be trapped.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
I wouldn't worry about that, ma'am. We are persistent.
Further up the coast we go then. But that place is huge. There's a needle in a haystack. And I was really hoping she'd be hiding in this village. Are you sure she didn't go somewhere more pleasant and less wet?
Yes, it's going to be too much work for you to find her. Better for you to stay here. Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater.
The failed electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
A few more questions about Ruby.
What more do you want to know about that program?
Enough about Ruby.
Yes, let's hear those other questions.
She looks around as spring snow starts falling lately on the fishing. Bye, I'm off.
One thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her.
Looks around, the air is getting colder.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
Okay. So the failed electric mural. I think that's what the guy was talking about with his son. We're here. Hold on, what's this? There's a slit in the concrete here. Sewer? Oh, you know what?
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth.
Maybe that's something to do with that bunker place up north. Yell ho into the slit. What's in there? Kim, any idea what's down there?
No idea. Could be connected to one of the buildings around here.
Think we might find Ruby down there?
We might find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's mostly collapsed. Revachol's sewage system has been built and rebuilt 4 or 5 times now. In conclusion, She could be under any building.
But not in there?
I hope not.
In there.
Maybe it's just a storm drain for the sewer.
Finish thought. Head over here. This is the mural.
You see, a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D. A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, "Tomorrow is just a whisper away."
Step closer.
Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. Feld Electrical. How ironic. All these dark rooms. Feld Electrical, you only know them as a small company that makes ink cartridges. Looks like they used to be big.
Ruby be in there?
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room
What's up?
or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
No, not the church.
Why single out this one building?
Oh shit. Into the wind, shivers. 4 + 3 + 3. So that's 9, 10, so it's 14, 15. So I have 15 and I need to roll a 5. Fronted the pigs. Death notification. Death notification. There's true story. On the empty trap. Wow. That's crazy.
Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead. No rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
What are you even attempting to do here?
Trying to talk to the wind. The city, whatever you thought would happen, did not. And now you're just standing there with your hands fallen to your side. Is trying to talk to the city something you've done before? Is it in your secret repertoire? A trick for when you're out of ideas?
It could be anywhere. How do we find her?
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography, at least. And then there's the church. If I were a murder suspect, I would not hide in the most prominent building here, but who knows? Maybe she's reckless.
Or spiritual. She could be looking for refuge.
Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
If that fails, if we don't find her?
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
He looks behind him at the dark red box crumbling across the chasm.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look where it already got you.
Into the wind again.
Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it.
Does it go?
In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk. Its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What is happening?
She's down there.
I think she's down there below this building.
Okay, Why?
No, he's not gonna trust me. Ever since I woke up, maybe even before, I've been having these strange cold spells.
Good, good. Yes, cold spells. So basically your hangover is telling you she's down there?
Yes, I can literally talk to my hangover. That's how bad it's gotten. Wynn told me. Call it a gut feeling.
So, how do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
There's a ladder next to the sign. Perhaps we can climb it and enter through the roof.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
I'm gonna save the game real quick just in case this shit breaks and I die. Alright.
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
That's the situation.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp.
Ow.
In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
180 seems about right.
Not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, what if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder?
What if I don't climb? What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
The lieutenant stares at you, stone-faced.
Even if it isn't, no one told you.
It is a thing for me. I can't remember it's not a thing. Come on, Kim, where's your adventurous spirit?
This really has nothing to do with adventure. We are dealing with basic physics here.
It won't hurt to try.
Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now.
Fuck, so I need to roll a 9? Not ready to do this yet, leave. Hold on. So we need some savoir-faire? Hold on. Do I have anything negative savoir-faire? Yes, my pants. Alright, so pants need to change. Glasses need to change. Well, I mean, it be like that sometimes, huh? What's this?
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
I like regular, normal things.
I know you do. These inter-Estellari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. No one will call the moral intern on you like this, that's for sure. You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal, even if you didn't want to be. Makes sense? This is what wearing boring office trousers does to you.
Alright.
The rusty ladder leads to the rooftop.
I just need to roll a 7.
All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is...
do it.
Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear, your atoms fading out of existence.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
I did it, Kim. I teleported.
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed it like a regular person.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear...
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring with a backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
Okay. Let me go ahead and put on my normal clothes again. Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna save it there, and we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. I feel like this is a good stopping point because we're about to get into some stuff, you know. And I don't know how long it's gonna go for, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up here, and then yeah, next time we'll go ahead and explore this spooky building, see if we can find Ruby in there. I'm just happy that we didn't have to search the church because the church just did not want to work last time. Sit over there. Dark cop, sorry cop. Moralist, good cop, bad cop. Thing. Okay. But yeah, so let's see what we have for next time. We have going in this whole building, exploring, looking for a Ruby. I guess we can address the cheating. Oh yeah, we still need to find that over here. Oh, we're over here. But yeah, go ahead and just wrap it up here, and we will continue this on Monday. So thanks everybody for watching, hanging around, sticking around, watching me play this game, enjoying the game and everything. But I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and I will see you on Monday. So have a good one and peace.